In today's meta, the spotlight is on healers like Luna Snow, Cloak and Dagger and Mantis, leaving many other champions in the shadows. But what if the real powerhouse of healing has been hiding in plain sight all along? I decided to put Adam Warlock to the ultimate test with 10 hours of gameplay to prove once and for all that he is the best healer in Marvel Rivals. Adam Warlock is a hybrid between a DPS and a healer, meaning he can deal serious damage while keeping his team alive. He's often described as a unique being who has harnessed his immense and formidable powers to safeguard the universe. I have two goals for this video. First, I want to have more healing than Cloak and Dagger, because Cloak is right now the best healer in the game. And the second one is that I want to have more damage than our DPS in at least one game. So let's get straight into it. In my first game, I of course didn't look at what his abilities are, and we actually somehow won. So I felt like I had already mastered him. I couldn't have been more wrong, because in my next game I got completely shit on, which meant that I knew I need to go to terrain and explore his abilities. So I started to explore his abilities. His left click deals massive damage and it is also hit scan. His right click allows him to store up to 5 attacks, but sadly they have travel time. His E just heals, but at first I couldn't understand what his left shield does, even though I found out later. It gives everyone small healing per second and all damage is divided into all teammates who got the shield. His ultimate can revive people in limited area, and I just love his passive ability because I can respawn anywhere I want. After my intense training, I was finally ready to dominate my opponents. Now that I know all of Adam Warlock's tactics, I am unstoppable.
Bruh.
Well, you can't expect to win them all, and after this loss, I knew that I had to lock in. I was slowly getting better, but one thing I noticed was that his abilities look simple, but they are way more complex. Take his E ability for example. It can heal multiple allies for a massive amount of health, however using it effectively isn't as easy as it sounds. The ability has a 6-second cooldown and allows you to store up to 2 charges at once. You shouldn't spend both charges on one target unless absolutely necessary, and precise timing is crucial to maximize its healing potential. If you need to heal yourself, aim just above your character. This not only heals you but also covers 2 nearby teammates, while the ability can restore health to up to 3 allies at once. If you only target 2, the first ally may end up receiving double the healing. I kept on grinding in hour 5 and actually I was getting a lot better. I even started getting some MVPs, and after a while I almost completed one of my challenges, which was to get more healing than Cloak and Dagger, and as you can see I almost did, but I just have way better stats than her anyway. Here I also almost beat Cloak's healing, but close again. Anyway, I completely destroyed our Mantis. In hour 6 I started giving away way more heals. I could just know when I would need them, so my timing has improved. Even though we didn't win every match, I was still enjoying carrying my team as a support. Adam Warlock's playstyle is actually very entertaining, because you don't spend a lot of time healing, and when I don't heal I can play like DPS. In hour 7 I was playing pretty much like a DPS, and my teammates didn't appreciate it. So I just stopped being in the front line and played like a healer again. In this hour I have learned how to do much more damage, so if you like playing Adam Warlock, then be sure to play him in the open maps, because I was sniping everyone. I also got a new KO animation and it looks pretty cool. and I turned it off instantly for some reason. Moving on, at hour 8 I was starting to not get good, but great, because I was getting MVP in most of the games I won, and I also found the true potential of his left shift, which is to counter DPS ultimates. I even managed to beat one of my challenges because I have got more healing than Cloak and Dagger with Luna Snow combined, which proves just how much potential Adam Warlock has. Hour 9 was great. I already knew what I was doing, but here's a great tip. You don't want to always respawn with Adam's ability, because sometimes the enemy is just waiting for you. And if your whole team is skilled and you don't have safe space to respawn where you can revive them, just fly really high, and if you use your ultimate you won't fall down and everyone will be revived. Right after they are revived, you should give them your heals and your shield, so the revive won't be useless. Oh wow, you're still here? So, if you made it this far, it would be very appreciated if you would subscribe, because it took so long to play him, and don't even get me started on editing, but let's get back to the video. Hour 10 definitely wasn't as easy as I thought it would be. I had two very hard matches. In the first one, I felt like a rivalry was born between me and this tryhard magic, which has killed me so many times, so we lost the first round of domination. In the next round, me and my team decided to lock in, and I also did the trick that I talked about in hour 9 and secured us a win. In the third round, I actually got my revenge on Magic after she killed me at least 10 times, but sadly we lost and Magic was the MVP. In second game, I was cooking even when I joined after the game has started. And thanks to our teamwork, we won. For my last game, I decided to play Conquest, and I actually got the MVP. And here you can see that I actually played Adam Warlock for 10 hours. Anyway, this is all, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I also hope that you subscribe.